Hello and welcome back to Further Total Divide and Conquer, our Angmar campaign. And last time we besieged the famous Dain's halls. Unfortunately we lost against Chief Argorolg, but not without taking his life.
No sleeping here.
So now we are one extremely powerful general out of the picture. We've yet only to continue our conquest. But for now we must heal because the battle took us many casualties. Unfortunately, the loser does not get to keep any of the guys that would have healed. So we lost, yeah, that much. So as an end turn, currently at a standstill. And you consider several things. One, if we can continue to attack Dain's halls again. Or will we have to defend Gundabad first? Second, can we move for Dol Bryn? Or will that be too much of an aggressive move that the Dain might attempt to attack us? Or if we attack Imladris along with the Dain, do we stand a higher chance of them wanting an alliance? Will we want an alliance? No, not really. I just want the Barrow Downs. The easiest way to get through, do that is to go through the Dain and the Brelanders. So I think right now, moving further south is off limits. We need to try and focus on Dain's halls. The only thing is, we don't know how much they've already replenished. Because it doesn't take long to remake an Orc army. And that's even more ever present here. Move into the fortresses you can reach. You Rudar Pikemen unfortunately are too wounded to continue on the fight. Let's enter the fort as well, there's some more income. Dorwinian and Merkel have forged an alliance. Oh no, no. Oh, that could lead to some massive repercussions for the Easterlings of Rune. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Let's get the building grounds and Mortarth. We've now got Drangu at free upkeep. And there's the infamous Dol Bryn. What I need to know.
This way.
I need to actually move out Drangu further here.
Objective complete.
Check again. Yeah, there is absolutely no way of them being able to get through here.
We have completed an objective.
So himself another watchtower over yonder.
Objective complete.
And then we have our eyes completely open onto Dol Bryn. Now we can repair we retrain the Snagger, but I think we don't really want to do that, seeing they're the units we're not going to be using. Except for maybe the best of them, so 251. Retrain that just to get the extra guys back. Those guys are just sitting there, so I might want to be careful with what I send around through Kharndoom and Shedun. But I think I should be alright. Make another unit of halberdiers. And move these two halberdiers for the Tash so we can move them into Gundabad. So I think what we need is just more halberdiers to fight in the battle like Dain's halls. Oh, and also to remove the timer. That is something I need. That is imperative to do next time. I cannot leave it open for time to determine the victor of that kind of battle. Because Dain's halls is very, very hard to break through, especially if it has a decent sized garrison. I feel that we're just going to have to go with an army of Orc Halberdiers, a couple of Marauders, the Wargs, and then there's Goblins. We won't have any real weak tier units that we can throw in and expect them to die. Or just any unit at all that we can just say, hey, let's just throw them in to be arrow fodder. So we need to pray they don't have too many archers that we can't deal with. But again, that's all in the future. That might not actually happen. We might just end up attacking them, and they only have an army of Snagger awaiting for us. I think if they do, we'll be fine. I mean, after all, after we killed Agarol, the only two unique generals that the orcs have are a unit of mountain orc hunters and the Gundabad guard of their faction leader, and he's not likely to move out of Goblin Town. But if he does, he's in for a wild night at Gundabad. And Musgore should start moving back again now. I don't really need his vision over there. I need it more over here. See if that helps a bit. Yeah, it does. Then move back again. So yeah, for now we're just in the limbo of getting really good units and getting to move out again.
Get ready for fighting.
Which means to be constantly defending this border until we have Dane's Halls and maybe even Rakyaburg. And Nozanar I'm gonna need to take as well, even though that'll put me directly in contact with the Dwarves of Erebor. I can only hope, even though they are enemies of Dale, they're too distracted by Dale to focus us. I can only hope. Oh yeah, I still need to talk with Rohan. I've just completely avoided at least 5 of their settlements just with my one diplomat. That's not good. I wonder how the Gondor-Rohan war's going. I can guess that Gondor-Mordor's not going too well from the border I've just walked past with my second diplomat. I do wonder. I would like to try an Isengard campaign one day. Get a shot of the Nazkai. I think if I was to do such a campaign, it'd have to be... I'd probably have to do it... I'd probably start it using the Total War mod. Just so I'm more likely to roam, so I can roam more freely. But at the same time, having the invasions would definitely be a good deficit, just to give you chances to find the ring easier.
Yes.
Now then, here should be Folberg. I want trade.
It seems good day to you.
And I'll find Rohan, Isengard settlement. We need to continue further south with Zogdush to meet with the Variags of Khand. There they are. At Hardhanu. Hardhanur? I think it's Hardhanur. Forget how it's sometimes pronounced. Captain Lenore with an army of what looks like Snagger and Wargs. Although that's not exactly impressive, it could still be a problem. There's another unit in Latash that I can't train up. No, the sadness. These Warg Riders I can retrain, and I will retrain. 848.
Get ready for fighting. I'm gonna stick you.
Okay, they can move pretty far. Let's just put them back here, out of range of the other Orc army. Actually, no, I'll leave them in the fort for now. There's no point moving them out. Making 2,000 a turn, that's pretty good.
Objective ready. Hurry up.
See, we don't have exact vision of Dolbrinn, but we can always check out what they have inside. So yep, there's Uglag with his Gundabad guard, and some goblins, more goblins. Yeah, we want to avoid having to go to Goblin Town for a while, because fighting the faction leader, one will be difficult with many hordes of orcs. Even if we manage to kill him, most of them are not likely to flee. I still need to get that Hillman camp. Gosh, how is it that much? I guess it does give you extreme units that are better than your orcs, so yeah, I can see why it's that much. Maybe it's cheaper in a different place. No. Cheaper in a village? No. It's the same everywhere. Okay. That's good to know.
I can greet you, but not
Ready.
And anything else I can do? Or line up. Ah, the rebels went back.
Come and get me, coward. I will only address you in battle. Listen.
Now let's try and get these halberdiers around as well.
Objective complete.
Let's move those halberdiers into the fort as well because they're cheaper there.
No sleeping here. Pick your feet up. We have completed an objective.
And then that's just another end turn. So things are once again at a stance, at an unfortunate standstill. There's very little we can really do about it. So if we move the Dain's halls again, there's bound to be some massive garrison in there now. But at the same time, if their entire garrison is nothing but snagger, and they have no spaces for the Orc defenders, then bravo for them. They've just given us Dain's halls. So as I said, the next time I attack Dain's halls, I won't be adding the timer in. Oh, Gothmog, what are you moving all the way down south for? Oh, you're gonna fight Khand. Oh, this could be fun. Because currently Mordor only has one enemy, Gondor. But if they're gonna make more enemies, I'm intrigued to find out what they plan to do next. Then as Druinen is assaulted, it seems the elves have a little hand over the men of the Dunedain, the men of Arnor, the Dunedain, yeah, those two things. Allies declare war, Shadow of Mirkwood and Eastlings of Rhûn. I knew it. I knew it. It appears that one of our allies has forced a decision upon us by going to war with another people who we've embraced as friends. We can only remain allies with one of these people. Would you prefer it to be the aggressor? Shadow of Mirkwood was the aggressor, so no. I'm sorry, Mirkwood, you brought this upon yourself. Yep, war declared. Hey, they did this. I'm just enforcing what I believe. And of course, they're moving for the fort, so I have to move everything out of Gundabad and attack them.
Get ready for fighting.
Oh, how you vex me so.
Kill them all.
Mainly snagger skirmishers, so just rush them in. Just rush in everything and kill them. You ought to know that they are the apple of the great eye. What? That is a strange quote. Rishnak about the Nazgul. The apple of the great eye. Nope, I don't get it. If someone understands that, and if you want to tell me, please do. I'm very intrigued by that quote. Quite intrigued indeed. I'd like to know more about what it means. Now we want the high ground, so let's move over here. Get the marauders out of this fight, actually. Just leave them to the side. Well, try and keep them out if I can. Have them all as one contingent. And more halt the archers. I'll keep them off to the side as well so they can get up the hill. Wild Riders, I don't care who you are. Agandawa, Moonborn, there, and then the Halberdiers. Over there. Let's try and get this so it's the Wild Riders. There we go. They just form one massive line. Oh, that's where they lose. Let's actually walk. Actually let time progress and see what they do. moving backwards into the forest, it would seem. Or so it would seem. No, don't run, just walk. Don't run, just walk. I don't want you exhausted. Leave them back, I guess. So yeah, an army of mainly skirmishers. It doesn't really matter what we shoot, as long as we can focus down some of the better units, like the goblins and the Orc Taskmasters and the Wild Riders. As long as we can do some kind of damage, it doesn't really matter. And we've still got plenty of time to do it. Okay, slow things down a bit so we can actually set things up properly. Try and set up here. Halberdiers in the back. Pikes in front, archers behind. Is what I'd like to say. But the map isn't letting me, so. Also, get them out of skirmish mode. Not like that. More like that. Yeah. And then run away again. God, I hate these armies so much. They're just constantly around Gundabad, going for the fort for no reason when there's a massive army in Gundabad. They also don't know what they're doing. So just to do random crap like this just ticks me off even more. Try and move the Wild Riders through the forest. Maybe it'll obscure the vision of the AI. Ah, what am I kidding? They'll see him a mile away. Move him over here. Close ranks. Charge into them. Halberdiers follow suit. Slow it down a bit.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
Nah, I wouldn't count your chickens till they hatch, mate. I wouldn't count your chickens till they hatch. Just shout them, I'll do it. Okay, maybe not. They just walked into halberdiers. They're gonna die. I say they're gonna die. They are skilled against mounts for a reason. So they can do something. Are two separate units or just one? Doesn't look like it matters. I better help out there. 7 elixir better keep everyone scared. Let Luglan and those Marauders deal with them. Charge for the Wargs, which are obviously the general. Get my Warg Riders out. Fair to let them charge in again. Hopefully this time I'll remember and let them charge in.
We've captured the enemy's general.
There we go, that's what I like to see.
And make it so he can see us defeat the rest of his army.
Actually, if we just charge in now, that might just send them on a rampage and run away. Or will it? The Wild Riders are running away. As are these Snagger, but these Snagger are still holding strong. But these Snagger won't last much longer. See them being stuck in the pincer formation. Maybe not. Maybe not. Trying to aim for those Taskmasters. There you go. Get out of that combat, go for the Goblin Infantry. Those Wild Riders are still just running around, fleeing. Okay. Okay. Into the sun, trying those skirmishes from there. There we go, there's the mass rout I was waiting for. And let the Wargs clean up the rest.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Move you guys out of Spear Wall formation and just start charging it through everything. That's odd. That's a very odd smell. Or it might just be my nose blocking up again. It does happen every time, from time to time. They're all gone. But I'm not content with the amount we've managed to capture, so we're going to kill some more. Right, anything coming back from this? Well, we better kill 9% by now. Don't shoot your own guys, it's not cute. Some of those guys don't heal you now. Come on. I'm sure 9% will be fine. Lost 286, they lost 2,548. And we healed over 150. Nice, nice, beautiful. That's definitely worth it. They would die before your stroke fell. Yep. How many times Legolas has killed someone before their stroke fell? So yeah, do not... Legolas is fast and precise. It's probably the only two traits about him that, apart from being an elf, that makes him special. Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually unsure into what that stone was called, was placed there by. Was it just by the orcs in a jest of just a cacophony of laughter and kind of thing? Where they did it. Where they did it. Try and get a rise out of...
Don't sleep in here! Don't sleep in here!
to try and get a rise out of the people of Gondor, knowing they have no hope left. Now, Ogduff, I need to remember, Ogduff isn't fast enough to continue to going back and forth.
We have completed an objective.
But these Wild Riders are, so I'll put them in there.
Don't sleep in here!
How dares Ogduff so he can join with them next turn. Start repairing these guys. Actually, let's merge them together. That'll make the whole process quicker. Oh, we're getting my tongue tied all day today. It's terrible. I have to get some Goblin Archers too. I think we need more than just 4 units of Goblin Archers now. We're moving up. Oh, and so are they. Hello, Shagoff. Hello, Dog. Both your armies look pretty scary indeed, but is it enough? I'll move from Goblin Town.
Stay right there. Stay right there.
There's Grimbeorn, the Honourable, with his skin changes. I've never played the Beornings. I've never actually played any of the Wildling factions. I've just never really seen... It's not the point of them, just I haven't seen the enjoyment of wanting to play them.
There is something you wish to speak of. Very discussions come to a close.
Without question.
Because yes, the Beornings have probably the strongest General's Bodyguard in the game. Extremely powerful, armor piercing, skilled against mounts, frightened nearby enemy units. They have it all. They have it all. Oh, you can actually reach me from there. Move up to there then. Moving a little bit off pace, just so they can't reach you. I think it's the right thing to do. I feel like they won't attack me. But I also feel like if I leave them alone, they could attack me. Now, do we want Javelin troops? We don't really need any other skilled against mount units. We're not against Rohan. And they're really the only faction in this area that actually have good cavalry. Actually, granted, Imladris and Dunedain do, but they're at odds with each other, and their cavalry only really comes in the late game. So I think for now we'll hold back on making any other units, saving them to be so they can be trained to make more these Wild Riders better again. What else? Don't need any Goblin infantry, so we're just gonna end the turn again. Turn 47. 14 turns, and it is the barracks event again. Although I feel like the barracks... I remember hearing and seeing from the thing that barracks event is randomised, but I've always got it from turn 61. I'm not sure if that was intentional or what. It's just, yeah, it's always been turn 61 for me, and the barracks event occurs, and then we can start getting some good units. But by that point, I need to take out some of the Orcs and Misty Mountains.
Stay right there.
Otherwise, trying to fight them, I'll have to be using more than just my elite units, because they'll also have trolls. Oh, Gondor sets out to reclaim what? What? Okay, Mordor and Khand are at war. I was expecting that. This I was not expecting. How? We had no thing telling us that Rohan was even moving for Minas Tirith, and then 1 second later, there's 2 massive armies, and Minas Tirith has fallen to Rohan. What? What just happened? I'm gobsmacked. They took Calenhat. They must have taken that ages ago, because they've already moved for Minas Tirith. That is unbelievable. What the? Okay, enough of that. How though? Oh, jeez Louise. What just happened?
At your side, you bring a proposition for
Abra.
comments with this plan. You have another proposal then? Your time was most valuable. We thank you.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Good
Stopping
fries.
here. Continuing tomorrow. Ready.
Musgo, show me what's coming my way.
Stay right there.
Another army.
Have a taste of my blade.
Oh no, this is lagged off. That's
Ready
nothing
for
new.
fighting.
And I can tell you what he's going to do before he even does it. He's going to move closer to Gundabad, so I'm going to feel like he's going to attack Gundabad.
Stick you.
But then the next turn he's going to move right over here and they're trying to attack the fort that has the ballista on my Warg Riders.
Get ready for fighting.
Now I need my ballista. I'm on to get rid of those snagger.
Get ready for fighting.
Just for now anyway.
We have completed cannons yet.
Because yeah, once those 2 goblin units have been made... Oh wait, I need another unit. Oh, I need another unit. Where can I get another unit from? Let's get a full stack. Oh yeah, this guy.
No sleeping here.
Ukov.
Pick your feet up.
Ukov?
No
Yeah, he'll be
sleeping
moving
here.
out. So, yeah, we can soon go and attack Dain's Halls again. This time with a much stronger army. And remember, no battle timer. We probably won't get to see it this part, but I'm sure we'll get to see it. I'm sure we get to see it eventually. Get the hunting hut. In fact, let's have a look at Angmar. I haven't done anything with Angmar for a long time. I could get the leather tanner. Other than that, everything else is too expensive right now. Yeah, I've just completely forgot for the last 3 parts that we had Angmar. I just completely forgot because there's literally nothing we can make here. It's already its highest tier, and yeah, that's until I'm actually making money, and we're actually not able to make anything from these regions. Then yeah, there's literally no point to me having Angmar. Other than it's just making me an extra 500 a turn, which yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's good. I won't diss it. It's good. It's keeping our orcs in loincloths. So I say we're good.
Listen up. Get ready for fighting.
Well, the orcs don't feel like we're going to move from Mordor. Seeing we've had this for a couple turns now and they've still not attempted to move for it, I'd say we can just keep everything where it is and just be fine with it. But I do need to keep Musgo further south to try and let's have them at the bridges.
Stay right there.
Oh yeah, we might want to make a decent sized garrison for Gundabad because unlike Dain's Halls, there's no gate, there's no long walk up to it. It's just you go there. It's just the nice Gundabad looking building, but then it's just a massive open area, larger than Dain's Halls, and a lot easier to attack and claim. If you can get through everything, of course. Not always guaranteed to get through.
Listen up.
Anyway, one more end turn. Forgot to move my diplomat, but we've gone to Tidithloros, so we can say hello to Amroth next turn. Khand and Mordor at war. That might goad on Dol Amroth to attack Mordor, and Harad to attack Mordor. And also, if that's such a good question. The Khand script, it'll still take effect, but I don't think the alliances will set themselves. Because if they choose Mordor, they might just suddenly ally with Mordor, go to war with Gondor and Dol Amroth, which can... Oh, yeah. The Khand script is going to cause several things. And Coruscant has fallen. And Calandris is under attack. Turn 48. And they say Rune is nerfed. I'm gonna have to disagree with them. Easterlings of Rune are still far too powerful. Hello, Lagduff.
Listen up! Ambush! Ambush!
That's something I haven't heard before.
Sleeping here.
Time to kill a lag duff again. Time to kill a different lag duff. Is it a different lag duff? I don't know.
No sleeping here.
Yeah, Ug duff kind of slows that down everyone. So we'll just... So lag duff, you have nothing special. You're just goblins. Goblins and more goblins. Who's your general? The archers? Okay, kill off goblin archers as soon as possible, the wargs. Dain proved the great and wise king, and the dwarves prospered and grew strong again in his day. Yeah, King Dain truly was a great military and tactical leader. And a very astute king that knew what was best for his people. So yeah, now we don't just have the 4 units of archers, we have 7 units of archers. Getting the marauders on the side. I like how all the orc quotes are quite quiet. Compared to everything else. Let's put these all together. Do that. The wild riders over there. And they're over there. Why? Oh yeah, the hill. That might explain a few things. They just wanted the hill. Well, I want that hill too. It's a very nice looking hill. What I need to do is send my archers to the flank. And my marauders follow them that way. So the wild riders over there. And Angmar and Hoon will go through the centre along with the halberdiers. Speed things up a bit. See if they move their formation. They obviously realise they're in a losing situation right now. Oh no they don't. No they don't. They immediately move forward. They're cunning in their ways to try and trap me. But I'm still smarter. And my goblins are already warmed up. That's not good, they're not fresh. Okay, if they're going like this, I might as well start just walking again. Oh, they've left their general open. Whatever should I do to help win me this battle? Oh, I know. I'm just going to kill their general. Oh, they've lined up perfectly for my archers to fire upon them. Granted, I may lose one or two in the process, but it's all worth it in the end. In the end, every little bit makes a difference. And my wild riders spread out that far is a bit too much. A tad too much. Can we charge into the general fast enough? He's just standing there. No. The orcs, the snagger came to his rescue. Ah.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
Yeah, but saying it is not as good as doing it, is it? Saying everything's going to be alright doesn't mean everything's going to be alright at all. It just means you believe everything's going to be alright. You kind of say, don't you worry about things, everything's going to be alright, because no, it's not. You can't guarantee everything's going to be alright. And if anyone who didn't get that needs to really listen to some good music.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
Cause don't you worry about it, cause everything's gonna be alright. If you still didn't get it from that, you need to listen to it. I'm not saying you listen to bad music initially, but you do need to listen to some good. You do need to listen to some good, proper music from the good old days. Can't remember said the good old days. I'm not that old. This should be a good charge. I say it's half. What the hell? Come on. No, that was. What? Why? What about that made you think? Don't charge. Just sit there, dance around a bit. Yeah. No, don't do that. Don't ever do that. Come on. I know Wog Riders are meant to be bad, but come on, give me something. Give me something to work off of. I'm just shooting to the masses. I don't care who dies. I know your accuracy is rubbish. That's why I'm letting you shoot. It means you're more likely to shoot them than. What is this? Charge as a unit. Oh, the sooner I can get rid of our cavalry and just get rid of the Wild Riders altogether is a day that needs to come sooner rather than later. I mean, look at this. Half the unit just sits there doing nothing. Just apparently the Wild doesn't want to go in. Cowards. That's 50 lashes when we get home. Oh, they're routing in numbers. It's not all of them, so I'm not impressed. Charge the guys that are routing, why don't you? Be useful. There we go, we've got them on the run now. You guys out of spear one, just charge into them. Don't know why all you're on guard mode for some reason, but you can get out of it.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Yeah, that's not good enough though. Need to kill more of them. I'm not going to listen to. I don't actually know who's shouting that quote, but it sounds a lot like Gandalf. When you hear the second part of it. Those numbers better start adding up, Wild Riders. I'm not impressed right now. Your efficiency in this battle has been lacking. You know what? You know what won't be lacking? The strength of the whips that'll be whipping you into shape. Come on, you've got 3 gold chevrons. You're the best of the best when it comes to Wild Riders. You cannot be any better except for maybe an armor upgrade. No, you can't get an armor upgrade. But still, you are meant to be good for the sake of being worse than worse, or worse than bad. So start playing your role. You might get a promotion. I say a promotion, you're not going to get anything. You're just going to get more lashes. Not the good kind of lashes either. There we go, we're killing them now. Look at those halberdiers. Now that's a unit to be afraid of. The Wild Riders just keep doing random stuff. I don't know what to say about them, other than they just keep doing random stuff. And this army's going to survive and just retreat, isn't it? So let's shouting one more time. Where's my wall riders? There they are. Well then, we lost 197, and they lost 2,668. And we healed a good amount of what we lost. I say as I realise, yeah, we lost 200. We healed about 100 more, so yeah, that's pretty good. There are many powers in the world, for good or for evil. Some are greater than I am. Against some I have not been measured, but my time is coming. Yep. Gandalf didn't know at the time he could defeat the Balrog. Though at the same time they were on very even playing fields, both being Maya. Although the Balrog would have had substantially more power, be substantially more powerful than Gandalf would have, since then the Balrog's power was not limited to make him not a force of destruction, but a force of peace. Execute them. Yeah, they just run away. What little of them is left? I'm not scared of them. The last thing I should be of them is scared. Well, do that. Let's be smart about this. Yeah, you listen up. Oh no. Damn it, I've made a unit that I can't retrain. Let's actually get another unit of Marauders. We don't need this many halberdiers when we fight. Oh, but now I can't retrain them. Damn it.
Get ready for fighting. No sleeping here. Get ready for fighting.
Now with money, with what money we have left, what should we get? Let's get the leather tanner. Might as well. Oh, there you are.
Have a taste of my blade.
Well, time to lose some of my money again.
No sleeping here. Listen up. No sleeping here. Listen up.
Against this kind of army, I guess we don't need much.
Get ready for fighting. No sleep. Pick your feet up.
That should more than suffice for what we need to defeat that army.
Get ready for fighting.
But yeah, we should be able to hold the river crossing against that kind of army. Go on, Drango, stand strong. You can do it. If we end up fighting if the orcs attack there, then I'll show that off, but then that'll be the end of it for this part. Don't know why you guys need retraining for. Is it just experience? Oh yeah, some of them don't have much experience. So I retrain one of them and then end the turn. Ah, my diplomats again. I'm dumb. I keep forgetting my diplomats. Oh well. Oh well, we'll live. Although it is coming to the end of this part soon. How are things going? Orcs, let's see what you're gonna do. Oh, they didn't attack me, the cowards. Not impressed. Khand stands with Mordor. Oh, I was afraid of this. Okay, let's have a look at all the different diplomatic information. News spreads across the Middle Earth of the Khan's decision when faced with choosing between Mordor and the Istari. The Khan chose to stand with Mordor, as Khan has done for generations. The free people despair at the loss of a potential ally, while servants of the enemy celebrate the Khan's faithfulness to the Dark Tower. Rumours fly now that the Istari will lay waste to the Khan's capital in an attempt to overthrow his authority and free the people of Khand from the yoke of the enemy. Lorien is under siege, Osgiliath is under attack. So then, the Ardenaim are now at war with Dol Amroth. As are the Variags of Khand. Why? Why are these things set in stone? And the Ardenaim and Haradrim have broken their alliance. And so have the people of Khand. Okay, this is confusing me. So the Ardenaim have decided to go to war with Dol Amroth. Khand has gone to war with the Haradrim. The Haradrim have lost their ally in the Ardenaim, for they stand with Khand. And Khand have gone to war with Dol Amroth. Oh no, they've broken their alliance with Dol Amroth because they stand with the Ardenaim. Okay, that is just something very confusing when you first look at it, but it makes sense. So Dol Amroth is no longer in the conquest of the or the unity of the south. It seems now that the Ardenaim and Khand will rise together, and it means it's still only because they stood with Mordor doesn't mean they're allies with Mordor. Okay. So these things have only just occurred because of okay. So with the Total War submod, the Khand script doesn't preset alliances, and that is a very dangerous looking unit, as are they. The rest of it is pretty just meh. Just meh. Grishaz, Loshak, and Grishnaz. Grishnaz and Grishnash.
Get ready for fighting.
Anyway, we have our full army here. No, we don't. Okay, we almost have the full army here.
We have completed an objective.
Oh, we still can't retrain those halberdiers. It's really starting to trigger me a bit. Let's just get another unit of Vault Marauders and send them over to Litash or something. No, let's leave them there so they can go back next turn.
We have completed an objective.
We're still making money, just not as much. Let's move those halberdiers to Goblin Town now. Goblin Town, Gundabad. Merenon is just going to be there to be a constant annoyance, which I'm fine with. He's not going to attack us, he's just going to keep sitting there doing nothing. I'm going to merge all these with other units and then get rid of one of them just to get an extra 39 resources. They might be worth something. Okay, I have no idea how long this is going on for, but after this turn we shall begin our march once again for Dain's Halls. End the turn. Forgot my diplomats again. Damn it. Oh. I keep forgetting my diplomats. Well then, there's definitely been a lot of diplomatic actions being made by our allies and our enemies. And even those that are just neutral to us. The Easterlings of Rune have finally declared their independence against the people of from Camul the Easterling. Has declared war upon them. I know it was the other way around. They declared independence, and so the warriors of Dol Guldur seek revenge, and those faithful to Camul continue to fight against them. From where? Assault of the Blue Wizards. Lord, rumours have reached us that at long last the Blue Wizards have moved against the Khan of Khand himself. A hard-fought battle was waged for the capital of the hearts of the land. The free peoples hope the Istari will succeed, while the Shadow prays that the Inquisitor shall carry out his role as the executor of the Blue Wizards. So that Khand is lost. Bayon's Hall has been besieged. Can't really show off the army that's at Khand, unfortunately. The Ardenaim have gone to war with Harad. Yep, once again the Haradrim tribes are being overrun. Once they rule these lands uncontested, now the tribes must gather to fight off the true rulers of the land. Got the Orc Marauders. No, we need to deal with these small armies, unfortunately. I think I'll deal with the small armies off screen, just to make it not so boring for you guys. Because it's just going to be me going against each one with my entire full stack, just killing them off one by one. That is it. I'm sure you guys don't want to have to be me wasting 10 minutes or 5 to 10 minutes just killing each of these when I could be moving to Dain's Halls. So next time I shall be moving out for Dain's Halls. Hopefully Morvatarth will still be mine, but we never know. But I hope you all enjoyed this. Another will be out tomorrow, and I will see you all next time. Farewell.